Why is Dubai such an absolute unique place to own a home or a trophy asset or a property investment? I want to compare it to other cities around the globe and give you a primer of my opinion that makes Dubai a uniquely packaged place. Show reel first. All right, guys, welcome back. Check this out. Every place on Earth, well, planet Earth, where we currently live, because we're not on Mars yet only, is unique in its own right. And I accept that, okay? And everybody is entitled to have their own opinion. I just feel that Dubai, in its uniqueness, is a full package. And I'm going to compare and, give you my experiences, because I've traveled the world, I've lived or at least visited quite a lot of places, and I'm going to give you my experience from the time I've spent there or the investors I've met who are coming from those different places. Let's pick the US, okay, United States of America, or North America, for example, or for that instance, let's take North America, which includes the US and Canada. What are the good parts? Like a few, I'm going to enlist a few, right? Amazing locations. Right? You could be out there in the desert in Texas, or you could be by the beachfront in Florida, or you could have New York City. There's no doubt. Or if you speak about Canada, you've got Vancouver, you've got Toronto. Now, there's no doubt that each city in its own right is unique. It's beautiful. It's got all the four weathers, so on and so forth. However, if you really, really look at the fabric of North American society, there's a couple of things that then end up lacking, okay? I'm going to talk about the whole security situation. Now, in Canada, it's much less so, but in the US, you definitely do have a certain amount of crime that can infringe upon the way you want to enjoy your life. Now, I'm not saying that's the way of life over there, and I'm not saying it's the worst crime rate in the world. I'm just saying it's there, right? I used to live in Canada, Toronto, for 7 years, and there were malls in upscale communities where after 10 p.m. if I was walking to my car or walking through an empty parking lot, I had to make sure that I was looking around my shoulder to make sure me and my friends who were with me were safe and got home safe, okay? That's just the reality of the situation. Then you've got property taxes that you need to pay. You've got rules that sometimes get changed, right? And let's face it, ever since the global financial crisis, if you've got money and you're in those parts of the world, there was the 1% revolution and so on and so forth. I just feel that if you're super rich in the US or North America, sometimes you might not want to or are not able to fully enjoy your wealth the way you might want to, right? Let's come to London, okay? Amazing place. I think the tax situation is much better in London, okay? Much desired. Property values hold tremendous value and appreciate a lot as well. In fact, you probably can't purchase in London if you're not amongst the top 5% global elite in the good areas, right? Obviously, you could go to the suburbs and burbs and turbs, but that's beyond the point, okay? However, London has this thing about weather, or at least people are in love with the weather there, or they're in love with talking about the weather. So for 6 months or 4 months or 3 months, there's amazing weather, but then there's times when it's rainy, it's dreary. And I heard recently, he's a broker in Dubai, but very successfully so, and he was like, he hates a gloomy day, right? Even in Dubai, which sees about 2 or 3 days of rain, he absolutely hates it. So while London's unique in its own right, I think the weather part's missing, and then again you've got property taxes and so on and so forth. Let's talk about India. India is it's as a city. Let's talk about Mumbai, okay? How do you know Mumbai, right? It competes with other global cities in terms of attracting capital, in terms of attracting investors. However, real estate prices are super, super high in India, extremely high, right? Especially Mumbai. Say in it, right? Whatever you could buy as a 2-bedroom in a prime location here, in Mumbai, you're going to get like a 300 square feet apartment. However, all of India is not catering to the uber elite, right? So if you have this amazing house or apartment in an amazing location, the moment you bring your Lamborghini out, you're not going to feel the same experience as if you were driving in North America or in London or so on and so forth, right? Landing at the airport, then, you know, going around in society, it's not the same experience. It's not cohesive to giving you a uniquely enriching experience throughout. Now, uniquely enriching is also my opinion, right? There's pluses and minuses across the board in all of those places. And again, they're my opinion, you're welcome to disagree. Let's talk about Dubai now, okay? My personal opinion, Dubai ticks the boxes in a lot of those places that make it very unique. It's got great beachfront properties. It's got great central downtown city properties. It's got luxury, it's got affordable, but you know, the luxury over here is also quite good. But it's not just about the property and the location. Let's talk about your entire experience, right? So Emirates, which is a global airline, if not number one in the world, right up there with the top, connects you to the rest of the world in an instant, right? It's a major hub, right? Once you actually land in Dubai, the transport network, the road, the infrastructure, the security is so top notch that you literally don't have to worry about, probably at par with Singapore or Japan in terms of ease of mobility and safety, right? And if you own a property here, you can pretty much lock the door and leave and come back to it being untouched. Like you don't even have to worry about anybody breaking in and so on and so forth. And you know, the cherry on the top, as my team tells you, is there's no income tax. So you don't have to report the property price every year. You don't have to pay any tax like you have to do in the US or the UK or India. India may be property tax, you know, right? So regardless of whether you make money or not, you still have to report it, right? So people will actually not report the income, or they might say okay, it was empty longer, but still they gotta do the paperwork. In Dubai, you don't have to do that. At least today, you don't have to, right? I'm not saying 10, 20, 30, 40 years. I don't know, God knows best. But today, you don't have to do that. You see how simple it is? US, Canada, UK, London. You have to report these properties were empty, generating income, at least to the local government. Here, nobody cares, right? Own your property, enjoy it, live in Dubai, spend money in Dubai, have a great life, and raise a great family. And I think that makes Dubai uniquely placed for you to actually perhaps think of owning a home here. All right, ciao for now. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in 2006 in Toronto, Canada, and since 2007, I've been practicing real estate in Dubai. If you want to work with me, reach out. There's a forum and a mobile number that you can reach out to be able to work with me. I do paid consulting to help you with my services. My team and myself are available. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends so that they may be able to benefit from the advice given here. My goal is to invest in your life and your future. Thanks for watching.